Hi everybody, this video is a review of arithmetic sequences and finding the equation for an arithmetic sequence given two terms. This is on page 13, example 4a. In example 4a, you can see that you're given the fourth term of the sequence and the 10th term of the sequence. Ooh, I just noticed that you can barely see the equation up here, but this is the general formula, which is a sub n equals your common difference times n plus your 0th term. So what I did right here was just to give you a visual again. They give you the fourth term. They do not give you the fifth term, the sixth term, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, but they do give you the 10th, which is 46. I want to remind you what an arithmetic sequence is. You are adding the same number every time you move forward in the sequence. So that's why I have plus d plus d plus d 6 times. What you need to do is you need to find the common difference value. And so what I said on Friday, and I'm going to say it again now, you want to make an equation that relates the terms to each other. So they're giving me the fourth term and the 10th term. So I always do this. I start with the smaller one, the fourth term plus d plus d plus d plus d plus d plus d plus 6 d's is going to give me the 10th term. And then plug in what you know. You know the fourth term is 16. You do not know the common difference. You do know the 10th term. And then you just solve this equation. So you would subtract 16, and that would give you 6d equals 30, and you would divide by 6, so you get the common difference is 5. So when you go to write your equation, a sub n equals 5n plus what I need is my 0th term. And so what I think you need to do is do the exact same thing that we just did, but relate the 0th term to the whatever term they give you. So I'm going to relate it to the fourth term. I always usually try to choose the closer one. So basically what we're doing, I'm just going to erase this line for a second. I am going to take the 0th term plus 4 common differences would give me the fourth term. And how I'm getting the 4 right here is I'm just subtracting out of a sub 4 and a sub 0. I'm just subtracting the 4 and the 0. And then plug in what you know. You do not know the 0th term. You do know the common difference. You just figured it out, so we're going to sub it in. And the fourth term you know is 16. Then just multiply the 4 and the 5. You get 20. Subtract 20, you get a sub 0 equals negative 4. And so actually my equation is 5n minus 4. That's my equation for this one. So what I want you to do, oh actually I'm sorry, they wanted you to write the first 5 terms of the sequence. So what you can do from here, and I don't have any space to do this, but you plug in 1, plug in 2, plug in 3, plug in 4, plug in 5. And so those terms of the sequence are 1, 6, 11, 16, and 21. You could have actually not even gone all the way to the equation. Now that I think about it, you could have just, once you found the common difference, you could have just added 5 every time. Add 5, 21. And then add 5, you would get 26. I know they wanted the first 5 terms, so you'd actually have to work backwards in the sequence and subtract 5 all those times. So, you know, whatever you want to do is fine with me. If you want to go ahead and try B yourself, the answer there, I'm not going to do all the work, but the answer there is negative 3, negative 10, negative 17, negative 24, and negative 31. I don't really have any space there. I am going to go down here and do the bottom one, just to remind you of how to do arithmetic sequences in what this actually is recursive sequence notation. So they're giving me the first term, and they are giving me the formula in recursive notation. And I want to remind you what this means. A sub k plus 1 means the next term. Oh my gosh, my pen isn't working. The next term is the previous term minus 10. So to find the second term, I'm going to do the previous term, which is the first term, minus 10. That is 200 minus 10, which is 190. To find the third term, I'm going to take the previous term, which is a sub 2, and I'm going to subtract 10. And then, oh, my pen, I don't know what's going on. And so then I would end up getting 190 minus 10, which is 180. And so anyways, your first three terms of the sequence would be 200, 190, 180. You could see that this is going on and on. But they also want you to write a formula in terms of n. So this is asking you for a sub n equals dn plus a sub 0, exactly what we did up above. Now that I have that form, I'm going to get rid of this little line here, then I can find the common difference. And the common difference you can see here is just subtract 10, subtract 10. And so that's negative 10n plus the 0th term, which would be the term that comes before, which is 210. Done. All right, I'm going to stop that video here, and then I'm going to make another video for the next page, which goes into summation. Alrighty, thanks, and please watch the next one.